Hi. Hello, welcome to yoga. Today we are going to look at a full body stretch, but we are also going to be working into opening up through the shoulders and through the chest. And we are going to be doing a little bit of sneaky strength. Okay, right, let's get started. We are going to start, let's get started sat on a block. It's a good place to start, isn't it? If you would like to, just an option. If you would like to bring your feet together to open up through the hips, then do. If that becomes a little bit uncomfortable for you after a while, then don't. What a really nice modification here is to pop some cushions underneath the knees to take away that feeling of kind of gripping, okay? So a really nice thing to do is to bring those feet together and then pop yourself up on some cushions. And then that way, get yourself all comfortable, get yourself sat down, and then you can just kind of relax into it. So you're not like, not gripping. Okay, so we're just going to simply start by just closing off the eyes, allowing yourself just to find that smooth and even breath that you're going to be using throughout class. Just taking a moment just to kind of settle into the space that you're occupying, thinking about your posture, thinking about growing tall through the crown of the head, lengthening through the spine, and just simply being grateful that you've managed to be here today. Okay, so we're going to start with some even breathing. If my pattern doesn't match yours, then do your own. It's no problem. Okay, so here we go. Let's take an inhale for the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With your eyes closed or not, think about an intention that you might want to set for today's practice. Whatever it might be. See if you can visualize it in your mind's eye. Or perhaps if you're sending energy towards someone else, focus on them. Taking a moment. And then when you're ready, open up those eyes, maybe treat yourself to a smile. You can remove those cushions that might have been supporting you. And then from here, we're just going to take those hands behind us. Really think about rolling those shoulders back and down. We're going to take an inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chin, keep control of the neck, but allow the throat to open. As you're inhaling, lift the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Find openness through the chest. And then begin to bring the gaze back down. Allow the chin to come towards chest and allow that stretch to come down the back of the neck. Okay, take an inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. As you exhale, come down, bring the chin back towards the chest. From here, we're going to keep that right hand on the ground. It's just behind us. The right shoulder is rolled back. We're going to bring that left arm all the way round to touch down. If that isn't particularly comfortable, use the cushion you used earlier to bring the floor to you. So we're looking to twist round, thinking about that left sit bone anchoring down, okay? And then bring that left hand back, Let's take an inhale, lift the gaze, open the throat, roll the shoulders back and down, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the gaze back down, chin to chest, head to neutral. Right hand's going to come round. Again, if you need to bring the floor up to you, then do. If you're a little bit tighter through one side than the other, that's okay as well. Just bringing that twist around. See if you can anchor down that right sit bone onto the block. Okay, bringing yourself back through center. From here, take that right hand down, lift that left arm, lift up, take your left arm into cactus arm. See if you can open through that left side. Gazing towards the ceiling if it's comfortable, really drawing that left elbow towards the back wall. Bringing that left arm back, left hand comes down, right arm out as your cactus arm, open towards that right side. Gaze lifts, keep control of the neck, draw that right elbow back towards the back wall. Let's switch it out. Right hand's going to come down, left arm's going to repeat. Open through that left side. Maybe you're starting to notice one side feels tighter than the other. Maybe think into your day, why might that be? Maybe you always sit in a particular way. Maybe you have the same habits. Just seeing if you can find the root cause. And then switching out, left hand's going to come down, right arm's going to come into that cactus arm. Open the chest towards that right side, draw that right elbow back. And then come back through to center. Okay, let's take those hands to the back of the head, interlace those fingers, drop that right elbow down, lift the left elbow. Take a breath, really fill the lungs with air and feel the ribs on the left side expanding. Drop the left elbow, lift through the right side. Again, inhaling, finding that expansion through the ribs on the right side, keeping those shoulders stacked, make sure we're not falling forward through the front body. Back to center, elbows come in, wrap them around the ears, drop the chin to chest, begin to take the round through the spine, bringing those elbows towards the mat, but wherever is comfortable, find that stretch across the spine as the spine begins to push against the skin. And then coming all the way back out. As you do, lift the gaze, lift the chin, open through the throat, elbows to opposite walls. Take a nice releasing breath. From here, we're going to take the hands behind us, stretch that chest. It's a weird way of saying it, but that is what we're doing. We're thinking about rolling those shoulders back, opening through the chest, coming up onto the what are they called? Fingertips. So lifting through the palms, so you can really push down into the fingertips and lift that chest a little bit more. Draw the core in so we're not really pushing into the lower back. We want to really be careful to protect the lower spine. Okay, and then from here, coming all the way back up, we're going to get rid of our block. We're going to make our way onto all fours. So find your table position. Okay, so from here, we're just going to work through the spine. This is your opportunity to listen to what your body really wants from you today, okay? So you can do a traditional cat-cow, entirely up to you. So we can start to inhale. We can lift the gaze, drop the tummy. Think about the sit bones looking towards the ceiling. As you exhale, you can round through the spine. See if you can take the movement from the pelvis. Maybe putting in a little bit of forwards and backwards action in there. Just moving through the spine, noticing what feels good. Maybe even pushing back into a child's pose, coming up into your cow pose, and then moving through your cat. Entirely up to you. If you prefer a more circular motion, then of course be my guest, dropping down through those elbows, Just starting to move through the spine. And then when you're ready, whatever we do on one side, we want to make sure that we are doing it on the other. It's all about balance, isn't it? So starting to just alternate. Okay, and then when you're ready, pausing there. So we're going to hang out here for a moment. We're going to tuck the toes and we're just going to hover the knees. So we're looking to work into that core. It's not too tricky right now. And if you don't like this, then you can always take the knees down, okay? Entirely up to you. So we're just going to hover here. We're going to take that right foot off of the mat. We're just going to hover it and lower that toes down. We're going to take the left foot off of the mat, just hovering it. Okay, and take the toes back down. From here, we're going to extend the right leg away. That left knee is lifted, but if you don't like it, take the knee down, okay? We're going to extend that right foot away so that we can push through the heel on that right side, drawing that belly in. So really making sure that you are strong and secure through the core. Okay, let's bring that left foot in. Keeping the knees hovering, take the left foot away this time, pushing down through the heel, find the stretch through the back of the legs. If it gets a little bit too much, option to bring that knee down. Remember, you don't have to do this. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Okay, left foot's going to come in, plant the knees down, untuck the toes, walk the hands out, find a puppy pose. Sink the chest down, but keep the hips stacked over the knees. Bring the chest down towards the mat, bring the forehead down. If you've got space for it, spider up the fingertips. Allow that chest to melt just a little bit deeper down into the mat, finding that deep stretch through the shoulders. Okay, coming straight into our thread the needle. That left arm is going to slide underneath the right. Rest on top of that left shoulder. If you want to walk that right leg away, then do. So just breathing here, thinking about pushing through that heel still, trying to keep those hips nice and level. Maybe spidering up into that right hand. Okay, bring that right knee flat, draw that left arm under. Let's swap out. This time the right arm is going to slide underneath the left, resting on that right shoulder, keeping the bottom stacked over the top of the knees. Left hand can walk away, find the stretch through that left shoulder. Maybe left leg lengthens, keeping those hips level. Okay, bring that left knee flat, take the left hand down, push down through that hand, come back into your table. Okay, from here, we're just going to tuck the toes, we're going to hover the knees, we're going to walk the right foot out, we're going to walk the left foot out, find your plank. This time, bring the left foot back in and the right foot back in. Just a couple more, okay? Right leg comes away, left leg comes away. Left foot comes back in, right foot comes back in. Okay, let's go again. Left leg extends, right leg. Left leg comes back in, right leg comes back in. Last one. Left leg away, right leg away. Nice strong planks. Left leg in, right leg in. Nice. Take the knees down. All right, we are going to take the right hand just to the outside of the head, to the back of the head. From here, we're going to open the chest towards the right side. Take that right elbow towards the left. Draw the chest through. Open to the right side. Come down, bring that right elbow to left. Open to the right side. Let's go for two more. Close it off. right side and lower. Last one, right side and lower. Okay, switch out, right hand's going to come down. This time that left hand is going to come to the outside of the head or to the back of the head. We're going to open the gaze to the left side, open the chest through, draw that left elbow towards the right, open out to the left, close it off. We're going to go for 3 more. Let's open it up and close it off. 2 more. Maybe a smile on every lift. Maybe not. And last one. Let's open it out and close it off. Nice. Take the hand down. All right. Take your bottom back. Find a narrow-legged child's pose. Walk those hands in front of you for a moment. Stretch out. Take an inhale. Lift, lengthen. See if you can find that length through the spine. Take the forehead down. Take the hands behind you. Allow the chest to just melt down on top of the knees and the shoulders to come over the top of those thighs. Breathe deeply into the lungs. Feel the breath lifting. Feel the movement of the spine against the skin as the ribs open up with every inhale. Okay. Nice and slowly coming back up. We're going to use our strap. So if you have one, it's a great time. If you've got a dressing gown belt, that's also perfect. We're going to just rock back onto the toes. So tuck the toes underneath you. Okay, can you see that? Tucking the toes underneath, sitting up nice and tall. We want to be working into the shoulder space. So whilst this is happening down here, we're going to be busy up here. So first of all, we're just going to take the strap, not that wide enough that we can start to feel it into the shoulders. Whilst we're here, can we pay attention to our core? So we want to draw the belly button in towards the spine and down. We want to be super secure here. Okay, so rather than flaring through the ribs and really pushing into that lower back, we want to be nice and strong through the core. So we're just going to start to just feel a little bit of tension through the shoulder space. Shouldn't be uncomfortable. It should feel good. It should feel nice. If it's feeling a little uncomfortable, then widen the strap, okay? Just making sure that you have got enough movement, the movement that you need. We're going to take that right arm down. The left arm's going to lift. Switch it out. Left arm comes down and right arm's going to lift. Okay, bring it back up to the top. This time, take the shoulders, widen the strap, I should say. Take the arms behind you and then all the way up and over. Just finding that movement through the shoulder space. Keep control of the core. Often when we are focusing on one thing, we forget about the other bits. I'm hoping you've forgotten about what's happening with your toes right now, because it can often feel a little bit uncomfortable with when we start to stretch the underside of the feet. Okay, we'll take one more of these and then we can get rid of the strap for a moment. Pop it down, take the weight into the hands, just tap the toes out. That feels nice. Okay, and then from here, just coming back, we're going to lift, we're going to move into the toes, we're going to lift the knees. If balance isn't your thing in this exact moment, then use something to just rest on, okay? If you can reach the floor, perfect. If the balance is like, yeah, I'm willing to give that a bit of a go today, it's a challenge, then sitting up nice and tall, draw that belly in, that's going to be your security here. We're going to take that right arm, bend it, take the elbow up and then take the strap behind you. So we're looking, if I pivot round, you can see, we're looking to take that stretch down the back of that right arm. If that is comfortable for you, you can take the gaze down towards the mat and keep a nice long neck. It's requiring a reasonable amount of balance. So if this is not your thing, then you can just focus in on keeping your balance. we're going to switch out. So take the strap into the left hand, take the loose bit of strap at the bottom in the right, draw that left elbow up towards the ceiling. As you start to just take a gentle, not really a pull, an encouragement in that right hand, okay? Oh, I nearly lost it there, nearly fell over. It's okay. You learn when you fall. Okay, getting rid of the strap, take the weight into the hands, bring the knees down, tap those toes out. What might feel nice now is just lifting through those feet and just taking some ankle circles as you start to move in one direction and then pass it in the other direction. Lovely. Okay, move that strap out of the way. It's been distracting enough. All right then. So from here, we're in our all fours. We're going to do a little bit of work through the legs now. So take that right foot through the hands. We're going to come straight into our knelt down warrior one. So we're going to take the hands high and just roll in those pinky fingers. Draw the belly button into the spine. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Bring the chin towards the ceiling. As you exhale, take a little back bend. We're talking tiny, a tiny movement through lifting the chest, not dumping into the spine. From here, can we extend the arms? Find a warrior two as we bring that left foot behind us now. We start to open out those arms. Find a warrior two pose. Open into the inner thigh on that right side. Stretch through the shoulders. Can we take the arms out in cactus arms? Bring those shoulders back, elbows towards opposite corners. From here, take that right elbow down. Extend that left arm towards the ceiling as we take that right elbow towards the thigh. Maybe here, taking a gaze up if it feels good. Come back into your cactus arms. Beautiful. And then let's take that left hand down, find a reverse warrior as we bring the chest towards the ceiling. That right hand coming all the way over. There should be very little weight, if any, down that back hand. And we want to keep that bend in the front knee. Okay, from here, let's take the hands down to the mat. Take that left knee back, so it's, left foot back, so it's tracking the knee. Take a nice deep, what's the word? Deep lunge, that's the word. Lunge in through that right leg. Take a moment here, just pausing. If you want to get really deep through this area, you can push up. So you're resting on the shoelace side of that left foot and you're lifting the knee. Find a really deep stretch there, but keep the hands connected to the mat so that you have that security so you can really move into it safely. Okay, taking that left knee down. Keep the left hand down and open towards the right side as you lift that right hand high. Okay, and then from here, take the right hand down. Going to lift the back knee as we tuck the toes. Take the right hand back to right leg back to join the left. Sorry about that. I'm clearly forgetting my body parts. So we're in our plank pose here. From here, we're going to take that right hand to the left shoulder. Keep the hips level. Switch out left to right. Switch it out right to left. Switch it out left to right. Nice job. Switch it out. From here, we're going to take the knees flat. We're going to take the left leg through the hands this time. We're going to find ourselves into a warrior one. So bringing the arms high, just roll those pinky fingers in towards one another. Take an inhale, lift the chin towards the ceiling. As we take an exhale, begin to just take a small curve through the back. Thinking about lifting the chest. Okay, from here, let's find ourselves a warrior two. Take that right foot behind you, open through the hip space on this left side, begin to extend those arms away. Okay, reaching for opposite walls. Lengthen. Coming into a cactus arms, really feel strong here. Think about opening through the chest, bringing that strength into the shoulder space. Left elbow comes down and right arm begins to extend up. Maybe the gaze follows, maybe it doesn't. Back into your cactus arms, coming back up, this time dropping that right hand towards the mat. Left arm is going to lift, bringing the chest up towards the ceiling. Lift, lift, lift. Shouldn't be any weight in that back hand. Take a moment here. Coming all the way back through. Bring the hands to the mat, bring the foot to track the knee on the right side. And now your options. You can stay here in a really nice deep lunge. If you want to push down into the shoelace side of that right foot to just move into that hip space, then do. Okay, lots of options here. A little bit of a sway from side to side. Whatever you decide to do it nice and safely. Okay, the back knee is going to come down. Take the right hand down and then open towards that left side. Really thinking about that chest moving around to the left, lifting up through that left hand. Okay, really nice. And then from there, that left hand, or both hands are down. We're going to tuck the back toes and lift through the back knee. Take that left foot back to join the right. Take a down dog. Start to walk out the heels. Really start to wiggle through the bottom, release through the lower back, and then start to bend through the knee so you can take a really deep, deep bend and a deep stretch through the hamstrings. Okay, from here, come straight through. Right foot comes through the hands. We're going to come up into a high lunge. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of work into the legs, into balance, into some stability. So we're going to be working through lots and lots of different muscles here. All right, I hope you're game. So I'll explain what we're doing. You can follow. So we are going to first of all begin to take the left knee down towards the mat. We're going to hover, squeeze the glutes to squeeze and lift back up. We're going to, from here, find yourself into a warrior three. Keep those hips level, so drawing that left hip down. From here, we're going to take the left toe down, squeeze to lift. Take a micro bend into that right knee as you come all the way up. We're going to lift that left leg up. We want to make sure that that core is really working. Okay. We're going to go for 5 of them on each side. It's not going to be quick and messy. It's going to be slow and controlled. All right. So here we go. We're in our high lunge. Are you ready? Knee comes down, squeeze to lift. Warrior three, tap the toe, and all the way back up. Large step back. It's okay if you fall. Here we go. Lower the knee, squeeze to lift. Warrior three, tap that left toe down, lift back up, bring that left knee under. Large step back. Okay. Drop the knee, squeeze to lift. Warrior three, tap the left toe down and lift. Left knee comes up and under. Find your true flamingo. 2 more. Here we go. Large step back. Drop that back knee. We're hovering. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Left toe taps down and lift. Knee comes under. Okay, last one. Large step back. Here we go. Drop the knee. Hovering. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Left toe taps down and lifts. Left knee comes all the way under. Beautiful. Take a large step back. Bring both hands down. Take the right leg back to join the left. Pedal out the heels. Okay. From here, we're going to take that right leg high. Reach it up towards the ceiling. Open the hips to the right side. Bring the right foot back towards the bottom. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Find that stretch through the quad, through the groin. Little bit of sneaky core work. Right elbow, right knee meets right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog. One more. Right knee comes to right elbow, left elbow, right elbow, three-legged dog. Switch it out. Let's take the right foot down. Pedal out the heels. Left leg's going to lift. Open the hips to the left. Bring the left foot towards the bottom. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward. Okay, here we go. Left knee, left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Three-legged dog. Last one. That's it. Here we go. Left knee, left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Three-legged dog. And this time, left foot's going to come through the hands. Find your high lunge. You know where we're going. Strong back leg. Here we go. Drop that back knee, hover. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Tap the right toe down and lift. Come up to standing, bring that right knee up. Core is tight. Large step back. There's only 4 more to go. Here we go. Drop the back knee. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Tap the right toes down, lift. Right knee comes under. Large step back. Maybe you're noticing one side feels a little bit better than the other. Right knee comes down. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Tap the right toe down, lift. Right knee comes under. Nice and controlled. 2 more. Here we go. Large step back. Right knee comes down. Lift. Warrior three. Right toe taps down and lifts. Right knee comes under. Last one. Large step back. Right knee down. Squeeze to lift. Warrior three. Right toes tap down and lift. Bring that right foot all the way under. Embrace your inner flamingo. Beautiful. Take that right foot back, nice high lunge. Hands are going to come down. We're going to take the foot back. We're going to come into a down dog. Pedal out those heels. Okay, from here, bring the knees down. We're just going to cross the ankles and come and bring the bottom to the mat. From here, we're going to sit up nice and tall. We've done quite a lot of work today, so I figure it's probably a good idea we finish off a bit more. Up to you whether you want to use your block. Nice opportunity to get some inner thigh activation. You pop the block between your thighs and squeeze, okay? So from here, thinking about your boat setup, nice and strong. So we want to think about the hands behind you, lifting the feet off of the floor. And then if you're happy to remove the hands, then do. So we're thinking about lifting, okay? If you're happy at this point, bring those hands into a cactus arm, bring those elbows towards the back of the room, keep the chest lifted towards the block or to the knees if you're not using the block. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, I've got a shaky voice, 2, and 1. Bring the toes down, bring the knees towards the chest, lower the forehead towards the knees, pause there. Allow the breath just to settle. Okay, getting rid of the block at this point. We're looking just to finish off. Find your boat. You know exactly where you're going. So sitting up tall, bring the feet up. Take the hands away from you. We're going to go for 10. It's not that many. We're going to take the hands to the left. Reach as far around as you can. Bring them up to the right. That's for 2. Here we go. For 3. Nice and steady. For 4. Keep the chest lifting. For 5. For 6, for 7, my boat's beginning to fall apart. For 8, bring the knees towards you, bring the chest up. For 9, and for 10, great effort. Bring those knees towards you, bring the feet down, hug yourself in. Really think here about pushing the skin and the spine away. Just find that really nice, rounded feeling through the spine. Okay, at this point, what we want to do is start to lower the heart rate. So starting to move your body down towards the mat, giving yourself an opportunity just to allow any movement that you might need to in order to settle the body. So maybe a little rock from side to side. Maybe for you, it's about just moving towards your final Savasana. Whatever it might be, just allowing yourself to begin to settle, removing any distractions that you have, maybe grabbing a blanket, starting to think about closing off the eyes. And now thinking about this relaxation. Giving yourself time to settle into the breath. Taking a body scan from toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Just noticing those areas that might need just a little bit more encouragement just to relax. Taking some simple breaths in and out. Heart rate slowing right down. Breath matching it. Simply breathing in and breathing out. Feeling that connection that you have with the earth. That place that you occupy right now. The energy that you have stored within you. You've worked hard today. Start to allow that feeling of energy to pass from you to the mat, to the earth, and back again. With your next inhale, see if you can just grow a little bit longer on your mat. Just allowing the breath to lengthen you. To find that deeper relaxation with every exhale. Noticing the simple rise and fall of the chest. The openness of that space. And the heart that sits there. The love that you feel. The love that you show. As you inhale, think about that openness through the chest. As you exhale, think about sending that love to somebody. Simply breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Knowing that you have so much to give. Knowing that you are the strength that holds people together. Knowing that you have the power to lift people up. And knowing that by being here today, you've been able to give a little bit back to yourself. Never ever underestimate that. I'm going to take another inhale. As we do, think about that length on your mat again. Maybe that lightness of breath. As you exhale, I encourage you to release through the mouth. Sigh it all away. Starting to return to that place on the mat, beginning to awaken yourself to the space that you are in. Maybe firstly just starting to feel the sensation, maybe the mat against your skin and how that feels. Maybe wiggling the toes and the fingertips, just bringing some life and movement back into the body. Then when you're ready, maybe taking another deep inhale, reaching the hands above the head, stretching out, maybe pulsing through one side and then the other, just lengthening all the time, just growing taller, feeling lighter. And then when you're ready and there is no rush, find your way back up to a seated position and I will be there.